How's it going, everyone? Zabby here, and welcome back to the Complete Beginner's Guide here in Fishing Planet. In today's episode, we're going to be heading to Russia to catch all the fish here. For my setups, I'm going to be bringing my 2 carp rods just like I did in the last episode. I'm going to be bringing my 2 bottom rods just like I did in the last episode. And we have our 2 spinning setups here, one of our lighter weight ones and then one of our more heavy duty ones. For our baits and hooks, we're going to be using the same stuff as last episode. So that's what I'm bringing for hooks, and this is what I'm bringing for bait. So far, it's pretty much been the same amount of stuff, the same baits, just a good mix of everything. And the same goes for our lures. Make sure you grab an advanced license, and I'll see you guys there. When you get to Russia, just come to Chika Creek. This is a good little panfish spot. And that's all we're going to do is just cast our rods just all over the place here, guys. And try and catch some of these panfish. Again, if you have 4 bottom rods, just go ahead and use those. I don't have 4 bottom rods right now because I sold them. But I'm going to use some of these carp rods here just to try and grab some of the other stuff. But I'm going to cast my bottom rods. I got one with red worms, and then I think the other one I got bloodworms on, or maggots, or something like that. But you guys know the deal by now. Use different baits, swap it up every now and again, and you guys will complete these missions. There we go, our first fish down. We were using the bloodworms, and we got the monkey goby. I swapped to semolina balls, and we got the round goby now. We got the Eurasian rough on the bloodworms. Now, we don't need it just yet, but I did catch the European chub right here. We don't need it right now, but I did get a common bream here as well, and that was with corn. I just cast it over to the side here. And there we go, we got the blue bream on the maggots. We still need a couple more fish. I'm going to keep going in this exact same spot. It's working out so far. Threw on some semolina balls and got the common roach. I did cast over to the left a little bit. So I got one rod kind of right in front of me and one over to the left side here. Still looking for a couple more fish, just waiting for them to come. And there we go. We finally got the gudgeon. I came on over to the barge, which is the pioneer spawn point, and just cast it out kind of into the middle of the waterway and got the common rudd here. I'm looking for the silver bream and the common bleak. It's taken me a while to try and get one of these. I'm hoping I'm going to get them soon. I just wanted to try a different spot. I might head back to the other spot here in a second. Finally got the unique silver bream, guys. I did swap to number 4 hooks in this location. We just need the common bleak and then we're good to go. I am having a tough time catching some of these fish. Unfortunately, I don't have 4 rods. I would have sped all of these videos along a little bit faster, but that's okay. I'm not in any big rush or anything, but we do need to get this common bleak here. We got to go and look for that. Finally got the common bleak, guys. I went back to the original spot using bloodworms and I cast it to the left there and then ended up getting it, which is nice. That did take a long time. There's quite a few panfish here, and you end up getting a lot of repeats. So it is kind of frustrating, but it does take some time. Just throw on a movie and you should be all right. Now, for the second part of the exploration missions, I've actually caught a decent amount of these already. So all we're going to do is just fish in the same spots we already are, and we're going to go ahead and get a lot of these fish. There we go. Using semolina balls, I got the Caspian roach done. We got another fish on here. I'm probably going to swap up spots here after a couple more fish. But that looks like a decent-sized fish. Is that a chub? Yeah, that's another European chub here. We don't need that right now. Actually, that might be in one of the other missions here. Let's take a quick look. Ah, there it is. It's in the trial mission. So we did need that. We got the chub right there. So we are doing these missions now all at the same time because all 3 of these are actually unlocked. So we're going to be doing these all at the same time here, which is very, very handy. Threw on some night crawlers, and we got a nice trophy Zeege. We just need a couple more fish to finish off the exploration part 2. Going to keep going in this same exact location. Going to swap up some baits here again, just because we've been using this stuff for a little bit now. There we go. We got a nice common bream on the semolina balls, and we got another fish on here. We need the perch, the Prussian carp, and the tench, and then we can finish this exploration mission 1 here. Hey, another common bleak. We tried so hard to get one for so long, and now we got another one. I threw on my spinner and came down to this corner spot here. Let me get the name for you guys here. It is called Resting Waters. I'm trying to get the rest of the fish here, and I just used the spinner to go ahead and grab the perch. We're waiting for the Prussian carp and the tench, and I think you can grab them over here. Hopefully, we can get them soon. I threw on some leeches, and we got the tench. And there we go, guys. We got the Prussian carp. Number 8 hooks with semolina balls. And meanwhile, what I was doing was just using my carp rods here to go after the carp we have to get. So we need to get the common carp. So I figured we might as well just try and cast this over there and see if we can get one of them just while we were waiting. And I believe that is one. Actually, that's a common bream. Never mind. Threw on some boilies and went ahead and grabbed the common carp. I just cast it out to the middle of the lake. You can pretty much go wherever you want here, guys. and you should be able to bring in these carps here. Looks like we got a decent sized one on. But that's going to help you with the heavy lifter. It's not going to help you with the trial, but that's okay. You might as well just do it since we're over here from the last mission. And there we go. We actually got a nice uni-common carp out of there. Well, I didn't really want to get one right away, but we did get a young Wells catfish here on the small minnows. I'm at the boat spawn right now trying to go for all of these trial fish here. And I'm just using small minnows and stuff like that. Small baits again still to try and get something. I got the casting spoon going in hopes to get a pike as well. I'm down at the Pioneer spawn here at the bridge, and this is where I'm going to fish for the last couple of fish here. We're going to go ahead and just use dragonflies and small minnows, and I'm going to use a casting spoon or a walk or whatever to try and get that pike. The heavyweights do spawn here as well, so we can go ahead and grab those afterwards. Very, very deep here. We just need to go ahead and get these missions done. I threw on some bigger hooks, and we did catch the Xander here with the small minnows. I'm casting pretty short here, guys, like basically right in front of me. And we did get that Xander out of the way now. Got another fish on here. Hopefully it's something else we need. That would be very, very nice if we could go ahead and get this over with. And there we go. We actually got the pike, which is very, very helpful. We just need the eye, the asp, and then we need the Volga Xander, and then we are good to go. I came to the boat spot and threw on some small hooks and small minnows, and we did get the Xander. Came back over to the train bridge and caught the unique asp on my single spoon, and all I did was cast out to that third little float out there right by the bridge, and that seemed to do the trick to catch the unique asp. There is other spots to get it, but this was the spot that I found to actually get one. I've been searching for it for the last like 20 minutes or so, and finally got one. I tried the dock spot too, but this spot definitely worked a lot faster. Finally caught the eye, guys. All you have to do is go to the boat spawn and walk down to the left here. There's this big tire here, and that's how you'll know you're there. But we are now done the trial challenges, and we can go ahead and move on to the final part, which is the heavyweights. And we've already actually done a good chunk of that because I believe it's only 3 fish, and we've already caught a Wells cat just from catching small ones, and we already caught a big carp. So we just need the beluga, if I remember correctly. And there we go. Yeah, we only need the beluga. Come on down to the bridge here, guys, and throw on 8-odd hooks. We're going to be using large minnows along with this as well. And this is where we're going to catch the beluga. You could also catch pike here, obviously, as you've seen earlier in the video. And you can catch bigger Wells catfish here as well, if that's what you're looking for. Now, since I already caught one in the video, I figured, whatever, not a big deal. I won't show it to you guys unless I get one on here. But you can catch big Wells catfish here as well. There we go, guys. We finally got the beluga in. Make sure you don't keep this fish or else you will get an absolutely insane fine. But there we go. We are now done every single thing here at Russia. We have all the missions completed. And now we have 1 lake left on our Europe trip, which is Weeping Willow, where I'm going to be farming for a long, long time anyways. So I'm not sure when that video is going to come out, but it will be probably within the next week or 2. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.